Just hours after an address to this convention by mothers who lost children to violence, some at the hands of police, criminal charges were dropped in Baltimore today in the death of Freddie Gray. Gray's neck was mysteriously broken in a police van that was not involved in an accident. Riots in Baltimore calmed after 6 police officers were charged, but now after 4 trials and no convictions, the prosecutor conceded today it would be impossible to convict any of the cops. Jeff Pegues is in Baltimore.
Baltimore's top prosecutor, Marilyn Mosby, had a small group of supporters behind her and a divided city beyond, waiting for her to explain why she dropped the charges.
For those that believe that I'm anti-police, it's simply not the case. I'm anti-police brutality, and I need not...
She was unapologetic and at times defiant.
For over a year, my office has been forced to remain silent on all 6 of the cases pertaining to and surrounding the death of Freddie Gray, despite being physically and professionally threatened, mocked, ridiculed, harassed, and even sued.
Freddie Gray died in 2015 after he was arrested and put in the back of a police van. He was handcuffed, shackled, but not seatbelted in. He suffered a spinal cord injury while being transported to jail. What followed was several days of unrest and violence. 6 officers were charged in connection with his death. The first trial ended in a hung jury. 3 other trials were heard by a judge who found the officers not guilty. In one case, he ruled that simply failing to seatbelt a prisoner was not inherently criminal conduct. Mosby acknowledged that the next trial would likely lead to the same outcome.
The judge, who is within his right, has made it clear that he doesn't agree with the state's theory of the case.
Mosby argued today that the case reflects the reality of the justice system.
Unlike with other cases where prosecutors work closely with the police to investigate what actually occurred, what we realized very early on in this case was that police investigating police, whether they're friends or merely their colleagues, was problematic.
In a statement, Baltimore's police commissioner, Kevin Davis, called the investigation transparent and says it was conducted by over 30 ethical, experienced, and talented detectives. Gene Ryan is the president of the Fraternal Order of Police in Baltimore.
The state's attorney could not accept the evidence that was presented. She had her own agenda. The comments made today about our officers by Ms. Mosby were outrageous and uncalled for and simply not true.
Mosby says she regrets not being able to hold anyone accountable.
We do not believe that Freddie Gray killed himself.
4 of the 6 officers have gone back to work. Scott, there is an administrative review hanging over all of the officers that could lead to dismissals.
Jeff Pegues, thanks.